In this video, we'll be using performance modulators velocity and pressure sensitivity to turn a simple one-note bass hook into something a lot more dynamic and lively. We'll begin by loading an instance of Yuhi's Bazille CM, then call up the Bazille bass preset. We program a riff on A2, creating quarter notes and vary the velocity values of each note. Although the sound of this mid-range bass is okay, it could benefit from some movement and life, which will add a lot more interest in an arrangement. We navigate to Bazille CM's MIDI and More panel by patching the velocity MIDI modulator output into one of the cutoff's grey input ports. Then apply mod depth via the knob. Our filter cutoff amount will now change depending on the incoming note's velocity value. Next, let's use note velocity to scan through the sequence's different snapshots, which are essentially 8 independent sequences. Then we can use those sequencer signals to wobble filter frequency. First, patch the velocity modulator to the sequencer's rotate input. After that, route the sequencer's second output to one of the cutoff's mod inputs, then increase mod depth. The sequencer's rotate control allows you to rotate between different snapshots, accessed by clicking on numbers on the dial. Within these snapshots, we can program different sequencer values. Now, different velocity values will trigger the different sequencer patterns, resulting in a constantly evolving sound, which is perfect for this type of sequence-based riff. Let's now turn our attention to aftertouch modulation, which can give our patch a more expressive sound. We take the press modulator's output and connect it to oscillator 1's fractalized mod input. Then turn the amount up. In a nutshell, the fractalized control modulates one waveform with multiple cycles of another. Time to dial in some aftertouch modulation. Within our MIDI region, we record in some aftertouch movement, creating a short sweep at the end of the first bar and longer one at the end of the phrase. This modulation creates a resonant hard sync style sweep. Although still a simple one-note pattern, our riff now has a much more interesting and performed feel thanks to some choice MIDI modulations.